Hi, Diane. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome back, Sandy Marie. I don't know what was going on. People saying they were hearing music. I didn't even have music playing. Hi, New York Pat. Hi, Sandy Marie. I hope everyone can hear me now. Hi, Ann. Hi, Who. Robin. Okay. Thank you for letting me know you can hear me now. Hi, Porter. Hi, Shari. Shari Rose. Sharon, Jacqueline Conyers, Margaret, Debbie King, hi Melva, Everlove. Okay, I don't know what went on with that last live. People were saying they couldn't hear me and they could hear music. I don't even have my TV on. So I don't know what was going on, but thank you everyone for joining my live. Everyone hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Man, I swear. Let me see. Where do I want to start at today? I noticed like all these bloggers are, making all kind of excuses for horror with the child, the child being exposed. You know, Nothing was shown. They're showing pictures of when nothing was exposed, talking about what are y'all talking about? This didn't happen. Justin told them to do that. Just stupid stuff. I call out Queen. It just doesn't even make any damn sense. Laura, we all seen it. Let me tell you something. I have seen these kids private areas more times than I can count. And this has been happening from the one bedroom apartment with Jay. And it is constantly happening. It is not a mistake. It is not an accident when it continuously happens. She is doing it on purpose. Those kids are learning things from their mother, and it has to stop. Facebook doesn't do anything about it. Then you got her sorry ass talking about, oh, if I delete the video, I won't get paid for it. First of all, I thought you said you only get paid by stars. Second of all, who cares about the money when your daughter's private areas are all over social media and most likely all over the dark web? It's ridiculous. Is the Pink Baboons page gone? She probably blocked you because she's still there talking about she will support KO no matter, I mean, what she say, good or bad. And she's making all kind of excuses about the, A being exposed. Talking about, I haven't seen the video, but I'm quite sure it didn't happen. And people are saying it's happened more than one time. I don't believe that. Kids move around and lift their legs. Okay, well, then she should have had her kids clothed properly. And if you didn't see it, you really shouldn't even be commenting. But I'm quite sure she did see it. She knows it's wrong. All about protect our children. What? You only want to protect them when you want to blame the father. But nobody ever wants to hold her accountable. Hi, Iris says. No, Justin's not blind. He acts like he is. I need to ask if anyone else heard the good mother say when she was brushing her hair, she says it could because back in the slave days they saved her hair to put in the cushions of extravagant cars. Does that make any sense? That doesn't even make any damn sense. That girl need to shut up. She uses that. Saves that hair when she's trying to make some goddamn edges. That's what the hell she's doing. Exactly, Santa Mary, was there cars back then? The girl is, the girl is dumb as rocks. Then today she said, let me put some underwear on so there are no accidents. Oh, but you can't do that with your child? How come you don't do that with your child? And they don't even need just underwear on, they need shorts or leggings on. Because last week I seen Jay's underwear several times, Monday and that Sunday. She been saving wig hair for years. Hi, Pool. Yeah, like I said, she been saving that hair to make them damn edges because she ain't got none for herself and not taking exactly. Just like when people come on there and make rude or sexual comments to herself, she gets mad, cusses them out, blocks them, but she don't block them when they say stuff about her children. Oh, I want to marry your daughters. I want to do this to your daughters. She don't give it. She don't block them. Exactly. She's not using any precautions. I guarantee you she's doing it on purpose. Because I don't care what nobody say. Tom is a pedo. What grown ass man buys panties for little girls? Little girls that you don't even know. So we posted the way that she phrased it. That woman was dragged up, not brought up, and you can tell by it. Exactly. She has not one bit of that motherly instinct, that motherly love. She has none of it. And they can get mad all they want. They can keep making excuses, because no matter what, they're going to cover for her. And it's really ridiculous because they all look dumb as hell. Because you know what? They don't care about those kids as they claim. They're not their children, but any decent mother or grandmother should have a problem with that. All them dumbasses that actually called her out about it, they're all still over there supporting her. That was her hair, not a wig. That is crazy for her to outright lie. Like, yeah, they always lie. All of them lie. Little Jay was pointing with her finger down between her legs, looking straight at the camera, looked up to me when, it wouldn't surprise me because those children are being groomed right in front of our eyes. And this is why Meta keeps getting damn sued, because I don't understand how she never breaks any community guidelines. That is ridiculous. If Ellie mom is child cartel. Exactly, because I don't understand how she wants to be their grandmother, but yet she doesn't do anything about it. Matter of fact, Pepto Bismol had the nerve to make a post and say, Stony is not the girl's aunt. Okay, I give you that one. She's not blood, she's not their aunt. Well, LA Fish is not their grandmother. Let's start there. Hi, Trudy. There's so many pedos talk. Exactly. There's a lot. I would put money on it that those children are in the dark web. And that's sickening that these children aren't even one is 4, she's still 6, and their body parts have been all over social media. What's going to happen when these children get older? And kids today, they get cell phones earlier and earlier. You know what I'm saying? For one, they're gonna see their mother, looking and dressing and acting the way she does. Then she's gonna end up, their private parts are all over the place. It's just sick. KO has no heart, no moral. Yes, she did. She will do anything for a dollar. And that's what Justin needs to understand. His children are for sale. And I will say it again, that is my opinion, and I don't care who doesn't like what I said. His children are for sale. Using rage bait because she knows it keeps people talking about her, which that but the thing is the relevant, it's not the good relevant that she wants, that she needs. She keeps saying, I made it in America. No, the F you, oh, I'm about to start cussing. No, the fuck you did not make it in America. No, you didn't. You're not on one US radio chart, music chart. You're not on one US radio station. You have not been interviewed by any you know what I'm saying, American radio stations, news stations, American podcasts. Everything is Nigerian. Like that little show thing you say you're doing in July. Where's that? Nigeria. You have not made it in the US. You are known as a whore, a 304, a bad mother, a disgusting housekeeper. This is why you don't have a brand ambassador. That's why you're not a brand ambassador. No one wants you to be the face of their product. Exactly. And KO called LA mom's kids, her kids, auntie and uncle. They all need to shut their mouth. Because if she's supposed to act like be talking about she wants to be their grandmother, then what, is it okay for everything that she does with those kids? All she's good for is buying them damn kids some damn clothes. Hi, Susan. I agree with you in that. Yes, it's very sad. JD needs to go from office to office until he gets some answers. I know I would. I know I would. I would have been at every office. I would have kept going. They would have got sick of seeing me until they did something. And the least thing he could have did was went to court and took those girls off of social media. That's where he should have started. He did it before and he can do it again. It's not like he don't have evidence. I truly pray he don't let her get away with having those kids on social media. They'll be back punching that clock on on Sunday. Using the term V meat, she is literally low class. Exactly. Look how she's out there with her little her client, I'm gonna call him. I believe JD can do more than what he's doing, just my opinion. And I agree with your opinion. I reckon the laptop she took to be fixed had private. I bet you they do too, but they can be erased all they want. It's still in there. It still can be pulled out. Hi, sweet sensation. This grandmother would not stop until my grandbaby. I know that's right. I don't play. Oh, I never played about my kids. Nope. Yeah, the so-called popular Nigerian dude is literally only big there. Exactly. And she's not even big there. Kathy, you're here, so let the show begin. Okay. Hey, Taz, looks like the comments are disappearing. Really? Huh. That's weird. I had to restart the live already because let me make sure. Let me check the automatic translation, chat filter, top. Okay, hold on. Let me, all messages. Okay, hopefully it changed. She said the 10-minute song that she was screeching to in the studio is going to be a big hit. Every song she makes is supposed to be a big hit. She ain't made one yet. KO will give little J her own phone soon so she can walk around in a towel. Oh my God. Oh, I pray not. What big bear drops her off at a service station? Well, shoot, one that already got serviced. Hey, is it Ali? She definitely was trying to clean that computer because she never mentioned anything was wrong with it. That's true because she tells us everything. She would have said something was wrong because she would have wanted them to buy her a new damn one. But she don't know it's always in the iCloud. You right about that. She says it all the she said all the time about her songs. She sure does. Did you see the post that Keeping It Real posted about the cosmetology and the new producer? No, I don't watch her. What person is not given a key to their whole two room? Oh wow, really? She didn't have a key to the room? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean that's really embarrassing to get damn dropped off at a goddamn gas station. Hi, Brenda. But that's what happens with 304. That's what you do. I'm sorry, but let's be honest. She had more in her than a second hand dartboard. For real. And what's wrong with Jay's computer? Because she had her own words that, yeah, she did take it from her. So I don't understand why she had it there anyway. In there grinding all over the damn seat and her whole ass out. They should have kicked her ass up out of there. I was the video on YouTube this morning, thought it was down, but it was under chicken sandwich. Oh. Yeah, that is because, and I bet you she gonna start going to Atlanta more. That producer guy loves his weed. Ko be there, high the kite. She hides the kite at her own damn house off that nose candy. Exactly, she's one of those. And yes, she got paid. She handled her business, and she got dropped off. I don't know why she was dropped off that. She claimed she was going to the World Cup. That's what she said. Is the World Cup in Atlanta, or like are they having some type of event there? Because I do know her producer is supposed to be. They said performing. I didn't know he performed. I thought he was just a producer. That's what I don't get. Okay, she wore a damn bathing suit with heels on those stairs. But she said she was at like a record label or a recording studio. Girl, and you up doing all that? See, that's why people look at you as a Horiana, as 304. As a trick, Daddy was on his way to pick her up at the gas station and decided not to, so she had to take an Uber to draw her next victim. Hi, Del Marie. And what in same nasty tight. Man, let me tell you something. Did she have that outfit on Sunday and then still wore that same damn and then traveled in it and then had the same damn outfit on Monday? Nasty ass. I'm surprised she didn't have on them black shorts. She'll have them on any day now while she's there. Bet you they ain't even been washed since the last damn time she was out there. Okay, no, it's in Philly. Because she said she was going to the World Cup. That's what she said. No, it's here in Los Angeles today. The man's got no backbone, sorry, but he's going to do nothing apart from sitting on social media and whine about things. I don't know what's going on with him. He's been quiet. And actually, that's probably a good damn thing that he's been quiet. Someone said in the comment section that they saw her take a bag from underneath her bed too. I heard about that, and I guess she was supposed to be trying not to let Jay see it, and I heard it was, it was sugar, if you know what I mean. It's just the opening of the World Cup? Okay. He's DJing. Okay, I was wondering because they were like performing. I didn't know he sang or anything. She said someone bought her an upgrade. That's what she said because I know she said, I'm in a room that, I'm not used to this. But when you get flown out, you just have to accept what you get. Now she's in a bigger room. Nah, girl, you did some extra tricks. Hi, Del Marie. She slept in them clothes with exactly. She sure did. But we all know she dirty and nasty. I live in Atlanta. There are tons of block parties and festivals all weekend long. They are all through the city. There are nothing but block parties. I know because I know she said she was on the way. Girl, you was not on the way. Why you say the World Cup? You should have said you were on your way to this or that, but you're not going to the World Cup. You would never pay the price what it costs to get into that World Cup. And why did she pull her same black panties out of her purse? She did? Because as she loved them ugly ass, stained, crusty ass panties or shorts. Why hasn't she promoted her daughter's last day of school but promoted the producers? Hmm. We already know why. Her daughter is not her first priority. She said it out of her own mouth. Yes, the World Cup is here in Atlanta. How do you keep getting an upgrade? Must be nice. You know why. Why you think them knees look like that? Yes, there are going to be 8 games played in Atlanta, and one of the semifinals will be held there. Don was on briefly earlier asking everyone to take action. I was on his live. I'd seen that. She hasn't mentioned anything about Jay going to the second grade. Watch the fake act when she picks her up on Sunday. Yeah, exactly. Just like she did with her kindergarten graduation. She didn't show up, then lied about it and said that Jay was picked up from school early. No, it was over with. And Justin took her out. She went home with Justin because it was over with. And then 2 weeks later, I think it was 3 weeks later, she bought a cap and gown and and acted like she was having a graduation at her house. Girl, it was over with. The real graduation happened at school. But she had to do that, for content. If she takes it to a computer store and they find anything on their computer that is concerning by law, they have to contact the authorities. She didn't even know what the hell. She don't know what the World Cup is. Exactly. She's not going to pay for that. She complains about everything. Unfortunately, I honestly believe KO will get away with everything and she won't have no consequences. I'm hoping she finally does get consequences, even if it doesn't come from their father. She wants to twerk at the World Cup. Everyone, I got 58 people in here, 33 thumbs up. I know I got some goats in here, but hey, goats, y'all like and subscribe, please. If y'all gonna be coming here, you might as well like and subscribe. That way y'all can get notifications, when I come on, so y'all can have something to talk about, something to be angry about. So y'all come like and subscribe too. Not the knees. Yeah, them elbows too, the fingers, the toes, all that. Don't even think she's gonna be around, Jade. Um, I know she's going to Nigeria in July. I'm not sure about June. Yeah, they're gonna continue to suffer. How do I like the lot? um, I think on the upper right hand corner, click on that X, and then you'll see the thumbs up or thumbs down. Thank you, Sandy. Hi, Vanessa. Okay. Oh, you can double tap the screen. Forgot who said that. Del Marie, she said you can double tap the screen. Sorry, just like number 34. She's looking for it. Don't nobody want her. She's a hit it and quit it. If they even want to hit that. She threw that darn wig on. Somebody said she bought that wig and she said she paid $450 for it, but she broke. That body has been with a lot of ran through. You will not marry anyone because ain't nobody gonna put up with her. She's too nasty and dirty for man. A man might move with her, but you right about that. Ain't no man gonna deal with that nasty house. Y'all seen that? You seen her floor? Oh my goodness. That floor just need to be burned. It's ridiculous. Yes, drop off at the chef. Oh, that's funny. That she got dropped off at the gas station. She said $250 this morning for that wig. You know what? I guess what her little wig lady ain't send her no new wigs for free wigs. You know, she don't take care of them. Talking about that's the best human wig that she's ever got. Girl, that hair looks a mess and it will be more messed up tomorrow. Yeah, that's what they say. She got dropped off at the gas station. It looks like she got into, one of them cars that drive they self. No, she might not have paid for it. Yeah, that wig looked horrible. Hi, Sharon. Poodle head. She said they paid her 10,000. Bullshit. Y'all, but man, that child knows she can lie. Thank you, Del Marie. And not only that, she also that song ain't going nowhere either, especially with her on it. Cause she can't sing. Yeah, maybe she should use that for her new mop head. The color matches it. Cause her mop head is black. She said she was doing backup work for her. Yeah, I bet you she was doing backup work. Paid her 10,000, but took her to the mall to buy food. Oh, okay. Girl, you had to get food court food and half the shit wasn't even open. He couldn't take you to a real place. He couldn't take you to a restaurant. There are places that sell breakfast or brunch. I don't believe that. They didn't pay her no 10,000. Her payment was a free flight. For real, she getting paid for what she does in that room. That's what she's getting paid for. No, she trying to make 10,000. Ain't nobody gonna pay 10,000 for 10 minutes of work. She's a big liar. She just always yes, that's very true. She's always tries to make herself look such like she's such a superstar. But and they know she ain't no damn superstar. We know she ain't no superstar. She ain't famous. She's famous for shaking her ass, for being half naked. That's what she's famous for. Nothing more, nothing less. Right? Taking a whole stroll in a food court. For real. That first room, Roach Motel. Exactly. She's only worth Motel 6. She showed a fat guy in the car and said he would drop off by the gas station. Then she would, yeah, I wonder what she did to get dropped off at the gas station. That motel she was in first is the one that leaves the light on for real. Big Papa threw her out there to run through her for the night and then kicked her to the curb for real. He wasted driving her car. I'm surprised he could see the road. Taz, I'm finishing my daughter's braids tonight, so y'all helping me with this live get through. Thank you. You're welcome. Glad you doing that braiding and not me. Oh, don't worry about it, Monique. I mean, most unique. Thank you. Don't forget, she's royalty. Yeah, she claims she's royalty, but yet she has to go through a recording studio in a damn bathing suit, twerking her ass. But she's famous. She's royalty. I never heard of a princess getting dropped off at a gas station, but yet she did. Hi, Foxy. Hotel upgrade is part of the escort package deal for real. I guess the upgrade depended on how well you work. He's DJing at a festival for the World Cup. Well, maybe that's where she went because she said she was going to the World Cup. The Americans are playing tonight in California. Okay. Yeah, that gas station drop off. Man, I'd have been embarrassed. I would have never. Man, if let me tell you something, if you can't take me where I'm going and you're gonna drop me off at a gas station, then I will leave me where I'm at and I'll take a Uber or a Lyft the whole way. I need you all to bow when you see my name, since I'm royalty too. Okay, Princess Kathy. She probably more than a princess than that thing. Only her is a princess. Her sisters are not. Her brother. You got that right. You know what I'm saying? But, that's what she claims. And until she proves me wrong, she's a 304. He dropped her off because he didn't want to be, probably was going to the same damn place. I was going to the same damn place and didn't want to show up with her. And she'll go there and act and embarrass herself as usual, embarrass him, just like she did at that day when he took her to whoever's mansion that was last time she was there. She was the only one out there trying to dance, trying to be seen. None of the other women were dancing. She looked a fool and she was embarrassing. I don't know. I think she had those brown pants on again. Right? Can you imagine getting out of a Rolls Royce at a Chevron for real? Someone, oh, look how nice this car is. Look at the car, girl. You don't have it. It's not your car. And you act like he's the only person that can have a nice car. You talk about everything that LA Fish has. You don't, but you don't have it. Your $1.6 million condo looks like a trap house right now. You have destroyed that place. You've been there 2 years, but it was destroyed. You weren't even there a year. Child, you ain't got no equity in that place. She looked like she's prostituting from hotel to hotel. You got that right. Hi, Marcia. He probably a married man, probably. Hi, Elizabeth. And the name that man dropped her and didn't look safe to me. Ain't no tell where she was going. That's scary. I see. That girl don't need no damn security. If she wants to be dropped off in, places like that, then that's her problem. Just like, she claims she has PTSD from the fake attack. Matter of fact, y'all, horror, make sure you heard me clearly. Fake attack. Because I remember when you said, you were going to sue people who said that attack was fake. So I want you to know that still calling it a fake attack. I'm calling it what it is. But yet she walks up and down the streets by herself at night in all these different states and countries. Yup, she had on them She had them on Friday. No, when did she leave? Today's Friday, So she had them on Wednesday. She had them on yesterday, Thursday, and now she got them back on today. Nasty. No, she ain't got no female friends. Her 10-minute lyrics are the same words she says. It sure is. He didn't want to interrupt her entourage of Mickey Mouse and the ants. Probably did take some friends with her. She's live now. Look like she's back at the hotel. Oh, guess that didn't work out because she said she was going to the World Cup. Hi, Melissa. You're here using your new washing machine after a 2-week delay. Oh, I'm glad you finally got your new washing machine. Remember, she said she wanted to taste every kind of man. She sure did. Nasty. She want to be a princess? So bad, Princess McNasty. Naked performing at a World Cup fan festival in a park, and she is not one of the artists. Oh, I know she wasn't one of the artists, but she was going to try to show up and hope that she could perform, but he don't have no pull in that. Honestly, she was in the car the other day with that guy, and she was shoveling that food down her throat to the point where she had the mayonnaise. Ew, you know how that girl eat. Animals eat more dignified. Why is she not staying at her bestie's place? Because he probably don't want her there. And she can't trick out of there. That's why she left last time. And she went to go stay at a hotel. That could have been done on the phone. I bet Neck didn't get her in. Probably not. Ugh, girl, them feet, them fingers. She's taking the wig off. It looks like Robocop. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Melissa. She didn't go there for no worship. You got that right, Cheryl. You sure it was mayonnaise? That's a good one. Sandy Marie. Made me spit my damn water out. You know, you got to come over here and mop my floor. And my mop ain't black, so you safe. Oh my goodness. When she was on the interview, she said she had a lot of men to serve her. I bet you she does. Flintstone bedrock feet. You got that right. She's the princess of multicolored Bola. Yup. Wow. So she is back at the hotel pretty early. Sounds like tonight didn't go her way. Exactly. I don't know what time zone everybody's in, but Atlanta is in the same time zone as me, and so it is 10:18 p.m. She tried to shake that wig lady down on live. Oh, did she? L- LA Fish always wear that old lady wig. She wasn't gonna wear nothing like that. Yep, without the damn helmet and all the forehead, 'cause that's all that girl got is that damn forehead. And then she's sitting there talking about, like like the girl's hair. People's like, oh, takes really good care of the girl's hair. Girl, when you had them braids taken out, their hair washed, put in 2 ponytails, and you didn't touch their hair the whole entire week. Now, what do y'all think Justin was calling her name for? She hurried up and ended that live when he called her name twice. Remember, she told us how she's known for tornado tongue. Ew. Twin what? Twin dummies. You got that right. Yeah, that's a 5 head. That girl got a big ass forehead. You know, and she be getting when in the hairstyle she be getting, they do not flatter that head at all. And Jay's starting to get a head just like her. It's crazy. She's starting to get a head just like her. And lost some, and she, that baby lost edges. Then, and she keeps getting them tight ass braids in her hair, and she keeps losing hair, losing hair. She ain't losing edges anymore. She's losing hair. Her damn hairline is sitting on top of her head almost. About Jay being exposed and A having, yeah, that was probably what he did want to talk to her about. But I don't even understand what you're going to talk to her about because she's not going to listen. Right now, you can't talk anymore. You have to action. I honestly think she ran out of town. Big Tennessee news. Justin, what do you mean, big Tennessee news? Justin probably was going to serve her ass some papers. Really? Well, even if he was, they can be served Sunday, but I haven't heard anything. Her hairline looks like the zip line. Probably only had so much money on his EBT card, so he couldn't get a good price for them. What do you mean by that? Most unique. I might have missed a comment. The way she be disrespecting that studio. Yeah, walking up and down the stairs. I'm surprised she didn't put on a two-piece. Twerking and like, what are you showing them? You're not showing them that you're a professional artist like you claim you are. You're showing them that you're a 304 and you're just in there putting on a free show, letting everybody, all them men in there, look, you want some? You want some? The hell out of here. He might have told her to get that video down. I know the video where A was exposed is down, but she still got that other one where A was using her head. She may have a warrant if she was served Judy duty and didn't. I don't think they make a big deal out of that anymore. I don't know. But that guy called for her. That's the one that was throwing money at her last time. So if he calls, she's going. I agree. Jay needs to request the courts to appoint a guardian, but a guardian ad litem is not that easy to get. They had one before because they had that CPS case going on. Other than that, you can't get a guardian ad litem. That's what they're there for, unless he might be able to pay for his own, but the court's not gonna they're not gonna grant that you know. But actually, a guardian ad litem, they would get two, like they had last time. Last time, them girls had two. Each one had their own. But I do agree that they need it. I really do agree that they do need a guardian ad litem. And yes, he needs to force them to do a full investigation. Hi, Elizabeth. Let me see. She does realize that people can hire those cars for the hour for companies. True. My cousin got one very easily. Really? What are you talking about? A guardian ad litem? But something needs to be done because it's like this is just happening, and I believe it's happening on purpose. How did you not know that your child didn't have on panties? You should have checked. And not only that, and you should always make sure your children have on shorts or leggings because they're always jumping and like she'll sit here and do flips herself, like the kid she is. off the couch onto that beanbag chair. You know they're gonna do it too. You know they're gonna flip around. They're gonna lift their legs up, spread their legs. Jay showed her drawers all week in them little short dresses that's too small for her. So why you got that on and she don't even have no shorts on? That tells me she's doing it on purpose. And both parents had to pay. Okay, well, then that's what needs to be done. But I do agree that the girls need one. I don't know why he won't go to the district attorney's office. Who knows why he doesn't do half the things he should be doing? I agree. She should just make sure them girls have on leggings at all times. Yes, exactly. Especially Jay, because Jay likes to wear dresses. And, like don't care what anybody says, she's doing this mess on purpose. Hi, Charlene. It's just crazy, that enough is enough. And then they're just constantly making excuses. They weren't exposed. They weren't exposed. They're lying. They're lying. Oh, Justin, if he filed a false police report, that's against the law. You don't know if that man really filed a police report. And why would it be false? You think that man didn't have evidence of his daughter's um private area showed? You think he doesn't have evidence of Jay's underwear was being shown? Then we got the disturbing thing with A in her head down there. Jay reclining. Where Jay learn that shit? And you know what? That's not the first time that A has done that. That's like the second or third time that A has done that. The last time she did it, Jay was on that kitchen island. Well, you know what? He can be afraid of getting full custody all he wants. But you know what? Full custody or the safety of your daughters. And like I said, and the least he could do, the minimal thing he could have done is went back to court and had his kids taken off social media. Even though she'll still sneak them on there like she did last time, but we did very rarely saw those kids. And that's what he needs to do. If he's not gonna do nothing else, that's the least he could have done. Yes, she sure did lay back. Yeah, Jay looks into the camera and opens them legs. She sure does that. That child being taught that. Like I told you, we are watching them children being groomed pro max. To be honest with you, she probably took her shoes off. The guy saw those corns on her feet and were like, hell nah. She don't even have to take them damn hooker heels off and see her damn feet. He needs to go to immigration and let him know what's going on because she don't care. Man, let me tell you something. I would have handled that shit years ago. Years ago. And this is also Justin's fault. He should have handled this shit years ago. Yes, it's exactly why Jay wears dresses all the time. He would be better off for them than her because I don't know what kind of mother would do that. You got that right. He would just have to deal with it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that he wants his free time just like she wants her free time. But you have to sit here and think about the long run when it comes to your children. Your children are being actually exploited. There's a lot of abuse going on in it, and it's not, doesn't always abuse does not always have to be physical, and those girls are going to be for sale. The judge needs to start applying the laws of punishment. Well, ain't nobody. Well, the judge can't do anything unless he does something. JD should go back to court to get. He damn sure should. He should be. That's the least he can do. If he don't want to file for full custody or anything else, the least he can do is get his girls off social media. He can't say, "Oh, I can't do that," and then not. But you did it before, so you can't tell me that you can't do it again. Her comment section is on fire with random men. Someone keeps sending her a banana. See? Nasty ass. That's because that's how she portrays herself. All Jay has to do is file for full custody and the courts will ask her to pay him child support. That's true. Her toes were hanging over the top. Child, her toes are always hanging over the top of those Timu heels. I, Miss West, or asked the judge to recuse him from the case. He cannot apply with, but when it comes to family, well, I don't know if this is all judges, but family, where I live at, family court judges, they rotate them after so many years. So I don't even know if they would even have the same judge. That guy in the Rolls Royce is the one who got that room for her. The other room was cheap. And you know what I mean, because he came into the room at the time she tried making it not so obvious. Yes, I guess that's why he got her another room. But you know what? She knows she got to work for that room. Yeah, she always got her damn leg up in the air, nasty. I agree. Justin dropped the ball. He had enough on her to have her deported at the very least. Yeah, he sure should have. And he still can. That wig is back on. Looks like she's getting ready to go out again. What time is it there? 10:31. Oh, hi, Anna Cora. How you doing? I have stopped watching JD and KO refuse to sit and watch those girls being sold on the dark web. You got that right. Like I said, I'm team kids. She said she would not mind if they would like her. And that's something else. Like, what mother would sit here and somebody told me the other day, she was saying something about, oh, the girls would have a party on their page if they were to become a low shows. Like, who says that? You're supposed to want better for your kids. You're supposed to say you want your kids to go to college, become a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, not a damn a low show like you. Not for all those times she had them online when they were ordered to keep them off. So, yeah, she did put the girls on there. I mean, not that often, but she did put them on there, and that's something Justin should have held her accountable for every time she put those children on social media. He should have held her accountable, but he didn't. Hi, Karen. And that's one of the problems, that he never holds her accountable, which is one of the reasons why she thinks she can do whatever the hell she wants to do and get away with it. Most of the time, when girls and boys are violated at a young age, they grow up to be pedophiles. All like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yes. I mean, there's a reason why Jay said you don't like it anymore, because she had that girl doing it. That's what they're saying, that she said that. She said when she was in Atlanta, she forgets she's a mother. She forgets she's a mother when she's at home. That unless you know what I'm saying? Like, she drags those kids in front of the camera. They try to walk away. She grabs them back in. They eat lunch or dinner. Well, most of the time dinner, cause hell, she don't feed them damn breakfast. And then they all have to damn near sit on top of each other. can barely eat because they all have to be in the camera. Why we got to watch them eat? Like, what is special about them eating? I mean, yeah, they're cute kids, but those children are not special. They're no better than anybody else's kids. Just like her big nose Nancy sister had the nerve to write a post talking mess about, I guess everybody talking about the girls being exposed, talking about y'all children aren't talented and blah blah. Girl, your children aren't talented. You had a content baby. Okay, y'all open your, Mr. Woman, your wife, because he don't act like a man. He had to open up her own page. Yeah, she had traction, but she don't have traction like that no more. Ooh, the baby ate a orange. All kids have done that. Oh, she took 2 steps. Okay, all babies do that. Your baby ain't special. And the sad thing about it, and it's not these kids' fault, J and A, their only talent is being actually exploited. That's what their talent is that their mother has taught them. So don't be sitting here talking about anybody, you people mad because their kids ain't talented. Bitch, shut up. Because what happened to No Eyes? You used to say, oh, no eyes, no eyes, my niece, no eyes. What happened to that? You don't care what happens to those kids. I would never, okay. I think I seen that. I was done with him when he told people to leave KO alone and he went back to original divorce degree. Both of them are said that shit, to be honest. Sure, we got lock in that girl. Yeah, I mean, people are getting sick of Justin now. And he just does, I don't even know if he realizes that I'm really surprised that he got as many coffees as he did. Because a lot of people are getting tired of him. Special point in time when he got to put his foot down and do what the hell he got to do, get the problem solved. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just like I would tell any woman, put your big girl drawers on. You know, Justin, man up before something really happens to your daughters. She didn't even move Jay when she was, oh, no, she didn't, because she wanted it to be shown. She wanted it to be shown. Who knows what the hell she's doing when that came to, at nighttime. Do I honestly believe that she's selling things? Yes, I do. Because that girl would do anything for $1, and that includes selling her children. And yes, that's my opinion. And they can like what my opinion or not. I don't give a damn. That's my opinion. Can nobody prove to me, or matter of fact, let them prove me wrong. Just like Pepto Bismol. Now she's saying that Justin isn't feeding the kids because said she was hungry. She said she's hungry all the time at her mother's house, and then she sat there and said, "Oh, and if I had heard her say that at her mother's house, I would have sent her some food." But yet you talking about you're gonna make a CPS report because A was hungry and he ain't got no food. You don't know what that man got in his house. He has never showed you feeding them anything in his house. He doesn't show anything. So you can't sit here and say he don't have food, but he'll take them to the restaurants. He'll take them to the trampoline park. Why would he spend money to go to the trampoline park, but he don't have no food? Ask their mother why she fed them noodles the other week, every goddamn day that week. Ask her that. Yup, man up and fight to protect those kids. I agree. Very concerned what goes on. Exactly. I sure am too. I believe yeah, he does. He does protect her. But at some point it's gotta stop. Have you noticed how Jay crosses her leg for the camera? Yeah, the girl is just a little, just too much. I think, well, you know what? He needs to, if he is scared of her, he needs to stop. Because then, because I don't want, if he comes on social media crying about what happened to his children, I don't want to hear about it. Because I will have no sympathy for him. I will have sympathy for the children. Yes, I truly believe KO is selling pics or something from the girl. She's doing something. You want 5 minutes with Pepto. A lot of people do. Gonna say this and people might not like it. Neither of those girls have got manners and neither. That's true, but that's true that neither one of them have manners, you know. But at this point, it's not even about the most important thing is manners. Right now, these kids are being actually exploited right in front of everybody's face, right on social media. And even social media always says it doesn't go against community guidelines. Somebody there has to be protecting her. There is no way that these kids can be going through all of this and they not do nothing. They need to be like TikTok. TikTok don't play when it comes to kids. Hi, Kathleen. If it was a black man, her game would have been over a long time ago. Yeah, but you know what? Even some white men, a lot of men don't play about their kids. Feeding them kids mayonnaise sandwiches. Don't be saying nothing about A sandwiches. She love her white sandwich. Look at it. The last time he wasn't going live when he had the girls, they called. You right about that. They sure did call CPS. They was more worried because they couldn't wait one more day to see if those girls had their braids in their hair, which wasn't their fucking business. Excuse my language. It was none of their business. And he didn't have to show them. Y'all complain. Oh, he just goes live. He always goes live, goes live, shows the girls, shows the girls. Y'all act like she's the only one that can show the girls. And then when he doesn't show the girls, you call the police on him. Like, make that make sense. People go to food kitchens and feed their kids better than whore. You got that right. I think Justin called her name to tell her not to record him. I don't know. He probably said something about why was his daughter's private areas back on social media, but I could be wrong. It's going to take something tragic to happen for those girls before real change. Yeah, and you know what? Neither one of them are gonna have them. Neither one of them will have them. Hi, Avon. She's starting to totally ignore them. Exactly. Because she's too worried, like I gotta catch. Did somebody send me stars? Did somebody send me super things? Did somebody send me a gift? That's all she's worried about. Matter of fact, her supporters, she's probably very mad at them because nobody bought her $600 juicer, and last I looked, she only had $40 donated towards that $2,000 round bed. Yeah, something's not right because a lot of people are reporting her videos. Is it Nancy involved? Yeah, she is. That I heard of. That I heard of. Everybody, there's 78 people in here. 58 thumbs up. Click the thumbs up as you come in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Why should they buy her another juicer? Yeah, she has another juicer. She don't need a $600 one. Most of them people probably don't even own a juicer. But yet she wants a $600 juicer. She just, I'm surprised she only put 2 items on there. I'm really surprised. I absolutely agree with you. Those children are being exploited. And okay, just may not have them on camera now, but he has in the past, so they have both. Yes, they have, but he has not actually exploited his children. Yes, he has put them on there. She wants everything new and improved always. Yeah, she always wants upgrades. Like, but she can afford it. She can afford to buy that stuff herself. But won't even buy her children their own clothes. Oh, she dresses them so nice. Yeah, but she guess what? She didn't buy those matching outfits for them. L.A. Fish Egg bought that mess. She shouldn't be asking for those too expensive gifts. Watch how ungrateful she is when her followers send her random birthday gifts. Exactly. She's going to be like, but this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. Justin and that roach are manipulating these apps. If I treated my children the way that she does her children for literally 10 minutes, my ex partner would have had those children out of my custody. Facts. They won't buy her no bed because they know she'll just piss and shit. You got that right because you see the bed she got on now. Matter of fact, a couple like 2 years ago on A's Amazon wish list for her birthday, she had 2 queen size beds and they bought both of them. Probably thought she was going to put the girls in queen size beds. I don't know. But they bought both of those queen size beds. She already had a bed in the other room that her daddy sleeps in. But so she got rid of those. She sold those beds. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened to all the Disney clothes one of her followers sent. They said they got sent back to Nigeria where they sold them. She she needs to buy a lifetime of massive. Girl, Cheryl, that ain't gonna work. You know that. She need more than that. You know what I'm saying? She better start taking them antibiotics that she was crushing up and giving her daughter. That's what she better do. Margaret, you on a roll tonight. That's what she better do. It used to drive me nuts when a baby JD would plop the camera in her face. She needs a big. She has a bidet. She has. Yeah, she knows she has a big. Talking about yeah, she has one in her bathroom. Was it? Is it? It's not a bidet. Bidet. Is it a bidet? Yeah. Well, whatever that thing is, she has one in her bathroom. She had it installed when she moved in there. Okay, I seen that. Foxy, I have my moments, and we all have our moments. Cause I know the other day, boy, when I was watching them girls being exposed, I was like, not again. I was hot. Oh my goodness, I was so angry with that 304. I'm like, here we go again. And you were worried about deleting the video so because you wanted, you wouldn't get paid. She needs a dog kennel. It's crazy. This don't make no damn sense. But I guess Justin is okay with it, which is the sad part about it. I mean, I couldn't even any. I don't know how any of them, like nobody that's all her supporters, like none of them have a problem with this. None of them. Michelle Govia, like I know you got kids or possibly damn grandkids. You okay with this? But you steady sending her damn money. Girl, you better go on and just buy her the goddamn $2,000 bed. Shoot, need a pressure washer. Oh, Cheryl, they sending you to the naughty corner? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their problem is. Like, oh, Pepto Bismol gonna be like, I'm gonna support her, good or bad. Like, really? Who says that? Good or bad? And then had the nerve. This is the kicker. That if Justin does go back to court with Hora, she's gonna go down there and testify. Girl, as much trash as you have put on social media, trash talking this man, calling this man every name in the book, you are not considered a credible witness. Okay? That judge was not going to consider one thing that comes out your mouth. One, you don't know them personally. You just started talking about this on social media. It hasn't even what made it. I don't even, it hasn't even been 2 months, and then you have left this man more than one message, degrading him, talking so much shit. That judge is gonna laugh you out that courtroom. So save your little plane money and your little hotel money, because that's just gonna be a waste of time. Wait a minute. I was like, not the Rolls Royce dropping her off. He dropped her ass off at a random station. He sure did. I hope KO paying her huge new advocate big monies for going so hard for her. Look, I don't even know what her real motive is, because she used to talk bad about Horror. You see that wig she's got on? Huh? Yeah, looking like a damn poodle's tail. Oh no, I know that, and I agree with you what you're saying. I hope that California passes a law where no children under the age of 14 are allowed on live streams. You know, but is that just going to be live streams, or will she be able to use them like the reels? Because if it's just live streams, then she'll be filming reels 24/7. Children under 16 are not allowed on social media. But Facebook needs to be like TikTok. TikTok, like, she'll walk away and they will cut her live because she left those kids, on the video, and she's not there. You can't have kids on the video and an adult's not there. They will end it. It's just I don't know. I mean, I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna make some phone calls on Monday, and I'm gonna call some people, that I usually don't mess with. People, whose names are letters. If y'all catch my drift, because I'm tired of watching these kids, and I'm not gonna sit here and man, the way my mind work and the way I know how sick in the head she is, and she will do anything for a damn dollar. Selling herself isn't enough for her. She'll take care, she'll sell her own children. And yes, I did say that. And all them little goats out there, if y'all don't like what I said, fuck y'all. Because y'all see it too. Y'all see the same stuff we see. We're lying. We're making things up. We're exaggerating. Blah, blah, this. Y'all see the same mess we see. And y'all know it's true. Y'all just overlook it. No matter what she does, there's nothing wrong with it. One little thing Justin does, the whole world, the internet shuts down. Like, just stop. The damn judge will dismiss it from the court once. Exactly. He says, I was harassing him. He talked to me freely. Yes, he did. I would say agree with that. He did talk to you freely. But then he told you, don't record me. He told you to stop calling you. Then the last time you sat there and tried to call him, as soon as he heard your voice, he hung up. You called him back. You called him this. You called him this. Talked about his mother. You talk about, you know, his daddy. Nobody ever seen his father. His father has never been on social media. You talked about everybody. Talked about everything, cussed this man out. You have done that multiple times. And then you still keep calling him and you're leaving voicemails. You think he don't have them voicemails? You left proof. You're not a credible witness. No kids under 16 should be on live stream on TikTok. Only TikTok got restriction, but Facebook gives, you know, that's why Facebook keeps getting sued, especially for actually exploitation, because they're allowing it. Yes, Taz, Don Short Video wants us to take action as she has a massive number. She does. She has a private group, and that's how like our comments and things like that be getting reported, because they get on there and they tell everybody, go report Tasmanian Devil, Cheryl made a comment, and it could be stupid. It could be a dumb comment. Something that's not even considered, bad. But because they mass report it, they will take it down. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting on Facebook, because they keep reporting me. So I'm like, okay, I'll just start running my mouth on YouTube. It's not going to stop me from talking, because I'm really not scared of losing a page. Because if I lose one page, I'm going to open 5 more. Trust me, if she was in Chicago, the ladies would find her. I know that's right. I know a little bit about Chicago. You know they don't approve when they put clothes on her on their AI. Yeah, I know. Imagine they put clothes on her in those AI pictures, but dress her daughters inappropriately. And she don't have a problem with that. A bidet, okay. KO doesn't give a rat's ass. The more anyone says don't do it, she's gonna do it. You're right about that. She don't. She tells everybody, don't tell me what to do. She'll even ask them for their advice. They'll give her advice, and she'll sit there and still say, don't tell me what to do. Bitch, you asked. Like, for real. I got reported and restricted last night. Oh, really? Called her an escort. Well, shit, you should appeal it and tell them it's true. They're so proud of her, yet they dress her in the girls in false. Exactly. And sometimes, like I said, they'll show her. She'll be dressed all classy and stuff. She'll have a suit on sometime. Shit she would never wear. But the girls, their AI picture, they got on a crop top, a short skirt, thigh-high stockings. I've seen them in heels. You know what I'm saying? Grown hairstyles or hair teased. Why the 4-year-old got teased hair? And she thinks she doesn't say anything about it. Like, that shit's cute. They're all on Keeping It Fake page now. Even Necktunes called her out, but she was telling the truth. Really? Did she say something to him? See, one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not wasting my time going back and forth with any of them. They can say whatever they want to say about me. I'm not gonna argue back and forth with them. Why? Because they're not worth it. Two, that I'm not. They just looking for more content, so they're not gonna. I'm not gonna be their content. Three, I could give two fucks what they think about me. I'm still gonna speak my truth. I'm still gonna say what I want to say, and they still can't shut me up. So I don't care. But I'm not gonna go back and forth. But wow, they're on there, even Neptune, huh? But he's supposed to be a big time producer, but he wants to go back and forth with bloggers. He knows he knows horrors of 304. Yeah, YouTube, you're right. YouTube doesn't take everything down either. You are so right. Most of the time they sit here and classify it as for 18 and up. What? Miss West, you seen an AI picture with Baby J? She had breasts. Oh my God. I didn't see that one. I don't think I want to. She did end up going to this festival that a producer was DJ. She's home very early. Probably got mad 'cause she could they didn't let her perform. When that geriatric piglet call him up on the phone. Why does he does hang up on her now. He doesn't talk to her anymore. He used to. Don't know why, but she played like she cared. She even said that. She said, I acted like I cared. I acted like I cared about the situation. She fooled him, and he was a dummy and fell for it. Baby A is getting a hairline like a snake. She probably stole his shit too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but it's really peace of mind. I've been on like an hour and 20 minutes. I had one live, but there was no sound. So I've been on like an hour and like an hour and 20 minutes. If Justin doesn't hang up the phone, he should just turn on. He does hang up the phone, call out Queen. Last time, um, well, let me see. The last time she called him, as soon as he heard her voice, because she called him private. Was she in her car or the hospital? I think, she was in a hospital. And she called him. As soon as he heard her voice, he hung up. She called back, he didn't answer. She called back again, he didn't answer. That's when she left that nasty ass voicemail. And then, made it all the way till she couldn't, the voice, it couldn't record anymore. And then she had to play it like everybody on live didn't already hear what she said. And she was, smiling. She thought she was proud of herself. But she said she's not harassing him. And I heard that I've heard she's called him multiple times. Like she was telling, who was it? I'm not sure, but I know she was saying that Stone Lowski was calling her phone, but I also heard she was calling his phone too, leaving messages. I heard she's also called Don. She came in from the DJ. Okay, gone out. Yes, I know you said 9:30. The page said, "Oh, I don't know if that's still up there because I thought I had ended it. I told everybody I was going to end my live and start a new one because no one could hear me." Yes, and you're right. He does trust the wrong people. He needs to stop trusting people. These women that he keeps trusting, they don't mean him no good. And you're right, Margaret. He does bring it on himself by trusting these strangers. Well, she claimed that, he said he wants to harm her, but she said that he said something's gonna happen to her soon. That doesn't, but so she's taking it like he's gonna do something. If KO contacted Rich, his girlfriend told you, you better not answer her call. Who? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Cause she ain't paying for that hotel, so she don't need a free place to stay. And I know Rich and his girlfriend are probably, especially the girlfriend, was probably like, really, really, Rich. She was just here, cause she don't like her. Did the pig sloth stalk Ruth? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She was the one that was constantly calling CPS on her, um, stalking her, talking about, oh, the kids shouldn't be in the kitchen while you're cooking. Them kids are right up under her when she cooks. How come you ain't said nothing about that nasty ass floor? That have y'all seen the floor? Oh my God, that floor! I ain't never seen a floor that damn dirty. Especially over on the other side near the sink. I mean, that floor is I wouldn't walk on that floor with shoes on. And if I did, I'd have to throw them shoes away. I hope I don't, that Rottweiler Punky Pink Brewster needs to go find somewhere to live for real. We know Justin's a little slow. Look who he procreated with. You got that right. He didn't do it one time. He didn't just do it one time. He did it twice. Have KO okay, I seen that one. Okay, I seen that one. He knows how to screw things up real quick. KO destroys relationships. Yes, she enjoys it. She sure does. I think he was referring to the law would be. I do too. I do too. But I'm not. Of course, they're gonna take it and run with it because that's why she claimed she called the LAPD the first time. They never went. They never went to his house, or he would have said something because Justin has to put everything on social media too. Yes, she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You got that right. Oh my God, you do not want to see that floor. That floor, because you know how sometimes when she wipes stuff, that counter, sometimes she might, wipe the stuff into her hand. Sometimes she just wipes it on the floor. It's black. Things are all over the floor. I seen something that looked like a dead worm. It's just, when I say disgusting, the man, don't even clean it. Just have the tile taken up and replaced. And then the kids be walking in there barefoot. I'm going to leave to thank you, peace of mind. That a more woman gets on my nerves talking about that fake attack. Yeah, see, I already told you guys about that lady. She was talking about when KO was down in African American women. And she was talking about that. I was like, I ain't paying that woman no attention. because she's still gonna, she's still gonna support her, but has the nerve to say she don't watch her. But if you don't watch her, how can you support her if you don't see the stupid stuff that she does, but you support her? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you'll see that she feeds her kids noodles all the time. Maybe you'll see her children being exposed. But I don't watch her. Love is rough. The floor matches the couch and the bar stools and the mattress. Child, even them damn chairs at her little cafeteria table she got in her living room. Them white chairs are disgusting. Just black stains everywhere. Yes, that floor is, in one of the days, well, I had seen the floor, but then last week her camera dropped and everybody got to see the floor because now the camera was now facing the ground. And I was just like, so that part of the kitchen is disgusting too, which of course, just one area wouldn't be filthy. I'm just like, girl, but you sit here do content mopping with that little damn dirty ass mop every week. The hell you mopping? The robot went into electric shock. Shit, last time she used that thing, it did. It sounded like it was dying. Yes, she is an evil woman. You know those girls will have no bra, no sanitary. She's not gonna teach them anything. Horror doesn't bathe regularly, those girls don't. They're not gonna know anything when it comes to that, when they start getting their monthly. They're not gonna know how to care for themselves. They're not gonna be bathing themselves every day. And they're gonna be going to school. Y'all know kids are cruel. Kids bully. Okay, just because she lives in Brentwood don't mean that those children are not gonna be bullied. Unfortunately, in the land of the blind, the one man eye is a king. Kudos to Bobby. She held her own. Yeah, she did, but I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't have been able to do it. She did it. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Amortius searches around looking for people to give her information, and no matter what, she's going to be on the good mother's side. And see, and that's the problem. People find out that, what she did, just like this recent thing where A was exposed. They're coming up with every excuse in the book. No, that didn't happen. You guys didn't see that. You guys are lying. Oh, it was a mistake. No, it never happened again. Kids will be kids. Any excuse. Amore has been taken to court by at least. Oh, really? I didn't know that. And that rug under the yeah, it's filthy. I mean, like, you walk up in her house, you're just gonna immediately start itching. Yes, they're all evil, and they all incite all of this madness. You are very right. Amora only wants to report on Carmelo Anthony case right now. A doesn't want to talk about KO. She doesn't know the real details. Exactly. A lot of people don't know the real details. But yet they want to talk and put her on this pedestal. Oh, you're the best mother. You're the best mother. Oh, you're so beautiful. I love you. And I'm like, say my name. Like, y'all sound like damn idiots. But y'all grown ass women. Where do you see a good mother? But yet you got her oldest child terrified to ask her mother for food in the morning. You can look at her and tell she's scared. She looks at the floor, whispering, won't even look her mother in the eye. And then what does her mother tell her? We don't have time. Or her last one, aren't you full from last night? Like, really? The child's hungry. So you can eat at school. How when you get her to school late every day? Feed the girl. Bobby's sick from dealing with, for real. Bobby still got a headache from listening to them. Peace of mind. She went on live at a Moore's live show for 4 hours. Okay, I thought it was 3 hours. Damn. U.S. won the first game 4-1. They are saying they both shorts on K edited the video now. They're the real. Yeah, exactly. It is edited now, and that's why somebody today showed the pictures of it, talking about where do you see exposure. I was like, bitch, at the beginning, just like her book. Y'all say she didn't put all that stuff in her book, but she edited that book 4 times. You have to have the first one. Her new pamphlet is coming out in 2 weeks, which I kind of figured it would come out around her birthday. I'm going to get that book because I think I can get it free on my Kindle because I want the first copy before she edits it again. And yes, we're going to read that book right here on YouTube. First of all, we're going to laugh at her, at the book. We're going to talk about her. And then we're going to decipher her damn lies. Because, the whole book ain't nothing but damn lies. One of the Koreans said Justin was pulling her pants down with him and telling them, like, first of all, like those girls would have remembered that shit a whole fucking week later. But yes, anything that happened, even if Horiana does it, it will be Justin's fault. Anything. Anything. Those girls can be sent back to her house perfectly fine. No cold. They can, on Friday, they cough one time. Oh, they got sick at their father's house. That's her problem. She doesn't take accountability for anything. When I see that geriatric pink piglet, all I think about is his banjo playing. Petunia, huh? Good night, all. Going to try to sleep. I have a lot of problems sleeping. Hope I can sleep. Good night, Susan. Cheryl, she had a hard looking. Cheryl, she a hard looking moment. You got that right. And when Jay does get to eat, she eats. Yeah, oh my goodness, that child eats so damn fast. Lately, I've been watching her. She's just shoving that food. And I'm like, that baby ain't even chewing. Moore said it was nothing but child's play. Why we make and see, and that's what everyone keeps saying. They keep saying Pepto Bismol said we should be, we need to move on. But if that happened on Justin's watch, would they have moved on? The internet would have shut down. They would have been all over it. They would have had CPS, the police. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they would have, man, let me tell you something. They would have called the fire department. They would have called the ambulance. They would have called every goddamn body to his house. That coloring book is nothing but a bunch of lies. It sure is. But I sure am curious because I know it's going to be more than Justin that's in there. And so I want to read that. Yes, she does need to do more research. Yes, June eats like she's starving. She is, and she does it also so her mother doesn't eat all the food from her. because you know how she is. She'll reach over and start eating the food. So she's trying to make sure she gets as much food as she can. And that's really sad that that's how that little girl has to feel she has to eat. She could fart in it. When you're right about that, and if she does, you're right. They will blame him for that. Oh, I read them saying that JD is coaching them. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that JD is coaching them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they always got to blame that man for everything. If they could sit here and watch her on live video, take those girls and position them, and they would still sit here and say, Justin told them to do it. JD should be proud of himself. He made it to the Trump standard blaming for everything. And charging those people $20 for this concert, and the concert is next month. Exactly, because you know what? First of all, in Nigeria, it's not like here in the US, where we get unlimited data. You have to buy it out there. And plus the last time she did a concert, she did it on Zoom. I Can you even get Zoom in Nigeria? I don't know if you can. But because she was too cheap to pay for the premium, only certain amount of people could get in there. Everyone couldn't get in there. Everybody was mad, because they couldn't get in there. They were complaining. The first couple people, she was like, I don't know why. Then the more people kept coming, complaining, she started getting mad. She said she was going to do a makeup concert. A lot of people still couldn't get in. People wanted their money back, and she told them, if you ask for your money back, you're getting blocked. I was like, wow. So these people paid for your sorry, stupid concert, couldn't watch it. I don't know why y'all even bought that crap, but hey. And now, if because you want your money back, now you're gonna get blocked. And she'll blame the network in Nigeria. That's what she's gonna blame it on. We all knew Baby J would have eating issues. She sure does, just like her mother had eating issues. Miss P looks like KO in the face. Thought it was I when I first saw her. Hope she mentioned DT and Stony. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm expecting them to be in there. Justin is responsible for climate change too. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. It rained here today, and that's his fault. It's his fault that it rained here, because everything's his fault. Hi, I am Siri. Is she getting paid? That's what she said. I don't know. I don't believe that. She probably got $10,000, but it was for something else. Scamming again per usual. That's her MO. I'll give it to her. She know how to scam people. She's good at that. The concert is at 6 p.m. Nigerian time, so that makes it 10 a.m. Los Angeles time. Hmm. I have no idea. And don't forget, a lot of those people live in different time zones. Like, hmm. She don't care. That's why if he gets the court to appoint a guardian ad litem, they will have those kids. Psych- Let me tell you, if they, yeah, you're right. If they get a guardian ad litem, you know, first of all, those children are going to be removed off social media, because those guardian ad litems, they don't work for either parent. They work for the best interest of the children. That's their job. They're lawyers and they're looking out for the kids' best interest. They don't want to hear what Justin has to say. They don't want to. They sure don't want to. They damn sure don't want to hear what Horror has to say. They're gonna work for the. They are there for the kids, and I agree. They need one. And I wish they did have one. Because actually, I think they, I don't know if they give 2 to 1, but I know last time both of them had their own. Yes, she'll have to pay child support. What's going on with Bobby? She's sick? Elizabeth, is Bobby sick? It's storming here, woke me up. Glad I'm catching alive. Oh, I am serious. That's Justin's fault. Everything's Justin's fault. He made the storm come and it was loud and it woke you up. Ain't nobody giving that stink. That's exactly. I don't know what's going on. I know the last time she came live, she said she felt like she was coming down with something. And then my last live, I knew she was on the live, but I haven't heard from Bobby. I know somebody told me she said she felt like she was under the weather. Either people are so slow, she's being flown out for $10,000, but she wants them to buy her a $3,000 bed. Yup, and don't forget the $600 juicer. She said she was under the weather, nothing serious, I think. And you know what? When you're sick and have a cold during the summer, that's the worst. To be sick and it's hot outside. Last time she had to get a nanny because she wasn't allowed to be alone. Yeah, she didn't even get a real nanny. Neither one of them had real nannies. That damn JD, a woman needs her sleep big time. Well, hey, they blame Justin for everything. So hey, it was Justin's fault. You know, I tried to catch Popeyes before they closed. I ain't make it. That was just his fault. And I wanted that damn Popeyes chicken. But he made me run late, so it is what it is. It was meant for me not to have it. It was 98 here today with the heat index 104. Yes, it was miserable here. It's been like that all week. I only leave when I have to go somewhere. Central air, central air, central air. That's all I wanted is my central air. We have not been out there. Took my dog out there. My dog was looking at me like, for real? I got fur on me like, wow. My dog was like, I was like, you got to do your business. She was like, I don't wanna. Soon as I walked her out the door, she had a fit. I have not had Bojangles. I don't know if we have one here, and if we do, it is nowhere near me. But I hear that they're good, and I do want to try it. But if they ever get one or we have one, maybe if I go near that way, it might be towards like the what do you call it, the tourist areas, like where all the parks and things like that is. I'll have to look it up. Tad, you could have contacted GM and she would have made you some good fight. Girl, you trying to kill me, Kathy? Like, really? Told y'all I wouldn't drink a bottle of water in her house. Mm-mm. That salmonella chicken that she cooked for them homeless people. I know they homeless and everything, but they ain't deserve that. That shit wasn't even cooked. If you make it at all, we have it here. That was crazy though, but I'm good with anything that girl make. Cause that girl cannot cook, even though she swears she can cook. Not to mention, as nasty as that kitchen is, there's no way I could eat anything in there. To ATL, okay. There's nothing. Okay, I go to ATL sometimes. I have family there. We have Bojangles. Oh, in Jacksonville? That no, New York Pat, you're in Jacksonville? I'm in Orlando. That slimy shit dripping off her fingers. Yeah, she loved that stuff. What about the turkey that was no way? Exactly like how she cooked and it was frozen. So like if it was frozen, how did you clean it properly? And there's no way that she cooked it for like an hour and a half. Tell you, I gotta give it to them girls. Them girls got some strong ass stomachs. Eating all that stuff, she be leaving out all night in that heat. She don't never turn on her AC. Just nasty. And the biscuits are good too. I'm gonna try them. Never seen anyone cook turkey wings in a frying pan and then in the air. That child can't cook. You know that. She cannot damn cook. She thinks she can cook, but she cannot cook. And I know different nationalities, season their food different, but she be real heavy on that seasoning. Yeah, they do have stomach of steel, cause the stuff that she be feeding them, like I'm just like eggs. Girl, you is not supposed to leave eggs out all night. That mess. First of all, I don't have eat reheated eggs. To me, that's just I don't know. It's just weird. But she'll make scramble all them eggs and just leave them on the damn stove all night. When she cooks a bunch of like all that chicken that she claims she marinated for those homeless people, she left that out all night, cooked that, then took the marinade that had the chicken in it, and used that to cook as marinade for something else. I'm like, you ain't supposed to do that. That ain't sanitary. And who takes a full meal? Man, let me tell you, yeah, they were talking about that too. Talking about, she brought a full meal to the beach for her children. She knows how to feed her children. Did that stuff spoil? Sitting in that heat, like she couldn't bring sandwiches or snack. First of all, they already ate before they left to go to the beach, so all she had to do is bring damn snacks. It's right there. The boardwalk was right there. She could have bought them something. It's not like she can't afford it. Yup, the sandy beach and all. No, I did not see the moldy lemons. I bet her neighbors have to wear clothespins for real. I saw Neptune's flew first class. Why didn't she fly with him? That's a good question. But she never fly. I think I seen her fly first class one time. Where is Jesus these days? The last time she was with him, she didn't have his undivided attention and she was pissed. Yeah, I think that was his mother's birthday party and she was mad because they didn't have like stuff she wanted to eat because his mother's vegan. So you didn't have to go. You could have ordered a salad, like, or what you upset because that salad was gonna have more than lettuce in it. And she was upset about that. And you're right. She wasn't the center of attention, but it wasn't her birthday party. Heated eye massage glasses are fully charged. Bluetooth is on, air conditioner is on. So I'm going to get some sleep for a couple hours. Good night. Good night, most unique. Jesus had a girlfriend when KO did the video with him. It was also his girlfriend's birthday when she gate crashed the party saying it was Athena's. Oh, really? And went to the bathroom to take a dump. I thought that was his no, I thought that was his mother's birthday. That's why they went to a vegan restaurant. Well, she was a guest. That's right, it wasn't about her, but you know her. Hi Maria. Marie. That's right. Look, you know how she is. Everything always has to be about her. Everything has to be about her. Okay, yeah, that was his mother's birthday. That's what I thought it was his mother's birthday. Cause she didn't like the food, but that's what she ordered. Everybody got to order what they wanted, and she ended up eating his food. He had to give her some of his food because she didn't like hers, but she shouldn't have ordered it. Oh yeah, she likes. Sometimes you're right. The pool party over there, she does. She just shows up. Nope, she did not like the food. But I've never been to a vegan restaurant, so I would play it safe and I would get a salad, because, you know, I've never eaten that. I've never had vegan food. Yes, the gate crash, the mother, yes, she did. But, and then had to sit here and record it. Like, she has no respect for anybody. She always has to make everything her content. She needs to stop recording people without their permission. Sometimes people don't want all their stuff in their houses and everything else on social media. No matter where she goes, she's got that damn camera on. Yeah, in their cars, right. When she's in the Uber, she's videoing and talking to the driver and putting all his, I don't know why the driver's telling her his business anyways, and then that's on social media. When is Jay's birthday? Will she be in She's supposed to be traveling July 23rd. I think Jay's birthday I think it's the beginning of the month. I think. But you notice she hasn't mentioned that child's birthday at all. She's gonna talk about her birthday for the whole damn month. But she'll mention Jay's birthday, maybe for a day or two. Just like A's birthday. She made a big deal out of her birthday. She always asks, like, we all can see that she treats those kids differently. Nope, she's not, because she don't care. She does not care about that little girl's birthday. And then if she does put up a wish list, and the presents come in, just like, A gets to open up all her stuff. No. Jay has to let A to help her open it. And Jay has to let her help, to play with it. But it's not the same as, when it's A's birthday. It's crazy. Okay, it's July 9th. Yeah, I think I don't know when she's leaving, but I think her little, whatever she want to call it, her little performance is the 23rd. is I believe is what she said. And she's already selling tickets. Like, how you selling tickets for somebody else's show? But you trying to make your own little side hustle off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not your show, it's his show. And a lot of times when people ask her to perform with them, they don't want her to sing. They just want her to shake her ass. That's happened several times before where she thought she was going to sing. No, you were shaking your ass. That's what you're good at. Yes, Neptunes does live in Atlanta, but she does that a lot, but we'll see. She'll post stuff on it because I would never, that's one thing I ain't gonna pay my money to see. But it's gonna be funny as hell and people are gonna be complaining because they can't get in. Because last time like I said, she didn't want to pay for the premium. Only X amount of money can get in on the regular free one. And then I don't know how that's gonna work because it's in Nigeria. Unless she's at a hotel or something like that, she's not gonna get. And I know it's not gonna be at a hotel. People buy their data down there, and she has her name first. Really? So she put her name first instead of the artist. Wow. See? Taking what's the word? Sitting here so basically she's making it her event and not his. She wants upgrades, but why be, huh? She said she was asked to perform tonight at the World Cup. The World Cup. Okay, well, yes. I guess they had some, they have things going on in Atlanta for the World Cup. I think Neptune's DJ there, but she wasn't listed to perform. These people who's asked to perform, you know, that was they had that lineup a long time ago. Nobody wasn't gonna ask her to perform. Yes, exactly, like she did the Stony. Did she put her name first again and not? That's what they're sitting here saying. But no, that girl ain't but perform at no damn World Cup. She probably went there to meet up with her producer and probably thought that she could go out there. No, that's not how it works. Especially with something like that, something as big as the World Cup. I don't even care if it wasn't the actual World Cup and it was just, like an event or something like that. No, you weren't going to be able to go out there. Yeah, she wasn't asked to perform. And yes, she is. She's a professional damn liar. You got that right. That's all that girl lies. And everybody probably I'm surprised people are probably already posted. Horiana performed at the World Cup. Stoney's never did that. They love to throw Stoney out there. Horiana did this. Stoney didn't do that. Well, guess what? Stoney's been doing a lot lately. They going to an event tonight. Whore's out there with a goddamn poodle's ass, a damn wig that looks like a poodle's ass. Probably her, you know what I'm saying? Probably still got them stank damn brown leggings on, or either them black shorts that's about to run away, and damn shorts about to unalive their own damn self, and fucking hooker heels on with corns in their damn toes hanging over the edge, and Stoney's out there at a damn event, rubbing shoulders with famous artists. Watching World Cup is in LA. She was there on stage with him. There are already videos up from people on TikTok. Yeah, but did she perform, or was she just standing there, or did she get up there and shake her ass? She left her mark on Rich's place before eating his food, wearing his robe, squirting perfume all over while in his bathroom, getting in his bed ill. Hi, bubbly me. She sure she was for sure not invited. Who said somebody sat there and said that she had who was it? She okay, Rita. How you doing, Rita? Rita, you said that she was there on stage with him. But what did she do? Did she perform? She came home and showered and went back out at 10:45, probably meeting up with that driver or maybe the stripper lady. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the stripper girl. Stony and Don are both very busy, very productive. Yeah. Of course she's trying. Oh, she was trying to do the most on stage. What, shaking her ass? KO wish she did have Stony status. Yes, she's very jealous of her. The girl, Stony's pretty. She's got a very good voice. She was dancing. Mm. Oh, okay. So that's performing. Okay. I guess, she thinks she was performing, but what did she do? Dance, shake her ass. Oh, yes, I bet she meeting the stripper to earn some money. Either the stripper or she got a date. She got to pay, she got to work for that room. She got to upgrade. Because it looked like her ass was in Motel 6 before. I'll have to look into that video. I'm going to need a laugh. Stoney's voice. Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice. Stoney does. And Horror does not. That girl was, Horror was jealous of that girl from the very, very beginning. And then she tried to come in between Don and Stoney. But that didn't happen. I'm surprised Horror moved as quick as she did by taking that girl's song. But you know what? I'm glad she did move that quick. I'm glad they found out sooner than later. Even though, we did try to tell them and they didn't want to listen. But I'm glad that, I'm shocked that she did it that quick. I didn't think she was going to, I knew she was going to do them dirty. I just didn't know she was going to do it that quick. But I'm glad she did, and they learned their lesson sooner than later. She was just on stage behind his setup. Yeah, but she called that a performance. Girl, please. Stony is taken serious. Yeah. Carol the laughing stock in a blacklisted. She sure is. Nobody wants to work with her. She's entitled. She's rude. She's disrespectful. And she think, and yeah, I said entitled, so nobody wants to work with her. She's a liability. Nobody has time or money to clean her up. And she's not going to listen. They're there to make money. They're not going to sign somebody up like that. And they have to sit here and try to clean somebody up, and they're going to be like, don't tell me what to do and all this. Ain't nobody got time for that. And she thinks, yes, she sure does think she's hot shit. I don't know why. But I guess it's those idiots that tell her all the time, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful. I guess it's them because I'm sorry. Look, I'll give you your props. I can't give it to her. That there's nothing beautiful about her to me. And it's not just because I don't like her. I just don't think she's a beautiful person, and she's aging, and she's looking more and more like a man every day. Pretty soon she's gonna be looking just like Daddy. That's who she's gonna be looking like. Neck is DJing at the Fan Fest, which is outside the okay. Rita, you can't put a crown on a clown and call her a queen. You got that right. KO. Oh, okay, you took that down. Yeah, she does look like a man. She sure does. And she's aging. And they like, oh, Justin is aging. And Cora's not. Justin, look at his hairline. Justin is a man. Look at Cora's hairline. Like, come on. Why do you think people jealous of her? They ain't got nothing. Leaving off of social media for 5 years. Big people, but she's a celebrity. I don't know why they think we're jealous of her. What am I? Jealous that, she walks around naked? Am I jealous because she doesn't bathe regularly? Am I jealous because she feeds her kids noodles all the time? Oh, I must be jealous of that nasty ass damn floor. But you know what I'm really jealous of? The freezer graveyard. That's what I'm really jealous of. Oh, I forgot. It's between the freezer graveyard or that stained up damn mattress she's sleeping on. I just can't figure out which one I'm more jealous of. KO is looking tired and worn out. She is. She is tired and worn out. Jealous that she looks like she stinks. Girl, you know what? And we're jealous of them goddamn black shorts. But you know what? We might have to add them brown leggings with them black shorts. 'Cause she sure have been wearing the hell out of them. So when is her real birthday? Apparently her birthday was it the 3rd that her sister put that birthday shout out to her, birthday video out? But the 23rd, she probably got to go by the fake paperwork that she had. Yeah, that is a freezer graveyard. Man, she got food in there from when she got it, damn near 2 years ago. Bagged fruit in Shein bags, styrofoam containers. Who puts a styrofoam container of food in the damn freezer? The freezer won't even close now. And it still might have a quarter of the damn goat that she bought for her father, because she bought her father like a half a goat, and the thing won't even close. All that shit needs to be thrown away. All of it. The 6th, okay. Why does she get excited when people send her stars? Because social media fans have been supporting. Because she just money. She's glad that they sent her money. Did you see what I wrote about her being on stage tonight? Yes, I did. That was funny. You know what I'm saying? She was I think you said she was on. I seen a thing saying that she was like behind her producer's setup. That's funny. Yes, you can, Margaret. It's called Jack in the Box. She uses Shein bags. She does use Shein bags. And sometimes some of the bags don't even zip. She just closes the bag, up and twists it. But she got me with those damn styrofoam containers. I'm like, you are not supposed to put styrofoam containers. I watched her buy some steaks. Those were some nice ass steaks she bought. They were really nice looking steaks. The girls weren't there. She took one steak out, after she ripped open the plastic. You know how the meat packages are wrapped up in the plastic. She opened up the plastic, took one steak out, and then took the other two and just put that thing in the freezer. I'm like, this bitch ain't gonna wrap it up. At least put it in a Shein bag. You can't even do that. That's how she froze it. I'm like, man, she gonna ruin them damn good ass steaks. I'm jealous of the microwave in her bedroom. Yeah, that's probably not even clean. I'm jealous of them black shorts with the white stains in the crotch. For real. Man, let me tell you something. Them damn black shorts are gonna unalive its own damn self if she don't. Matter of fact, I don't even know if she can wash them anymore. Cause if she wash them, they gonna fall apart. Them black shorts gonna bring their own self to the gynecologist. They gonna be on the phone making a damn gynecologist appointment. It's the fan zone, not the actual arena. Wow. I gotta see that. That's gonna be funny. I'm jealous of ever coming across her trifling ass. You got that right. No, yeah, I gotta remember when she bought those black shorts. She bought 3 pairs. I bet they all stay between the middle. She's so ill. You right about that. Yeah, it's always the same money launders. Well, shoot, man, let me tell you something. As many times as she done showed them damn shorts with all that white stuff in the crotch, hell yeah, them damn shorts gonna go to the damn gynecologist on its own. They done had enough. SpongeBob SquarePants. Jeez. I'm jealous. I want to boil up my mom too, for real. I mean, in fact, I thought her well, not cosmetologist, her dermatologist was told her she could help her. She told her she could get rid of the boil. It's still there. She told her she could grow her edges. She still ain't got no edges. Told you that girl hair ain't grown in the 4 years or four and a half years or whatever since her and Justin broke up. That hair ain't grew an inch because she don't take care of it. So pretty soon she gonna be mad and she gonna and because I don't know if she's supposed to be a brand ambassador, but I don't know why I'm dad, man. That dermatologist, man, so you should have researched. First of all, you ain't gonna get no business from her. And second of all, when that boil don't get off her ass and she grows some damn edges, they gonna come for you. Just like they come for everybody else. Well, Elizabeth, well, I mean, Melva, it is what it is. If a man in a Rolls Royce can't drive me to my location, it's gonna be a problem. You right about that. I was saying that earlier. Then just leave me at my hotel and I'll call an Uber or a Lyft to take me to my full destination. You driving a Rolls Royce, I probably done already serviced you, and you gonna drop me off at a goddamn gas station? Nope, not gonna happen. That boy ain't going nowhere. You know they are not going nowhere. Crusty black shorts, they stand up on themselves. They sure do. And those damn brown leggings, they about to do the same damn thing. The horse, she didn't feel bad about being dropped off at some random gas station and then had to go get in another car. Nope, couldn't have been me. But it's like I said, but the lady, they about to I think looks like she might be a new dermatologist. But she ain't gonna get no business from Horiana. And they gonna tear her business down. As soon as she don't do what she claims she could do. Well, I didn't know a damn dermatologist could get rid of a boil. And I didn't know it. Well, yeah, they can give them something for their hair to grow back, but I'm not 100% sure. But child, as long as she keep getting them damn braids, braiding her hair back, she ain't never gonna have no edges. She gonna keep drawing them on. Why isn't she flying and staying with her producer? Good, though. That's a very good question. Where's he flying from? I mean, I thought he lived in Atlanta. Cause some of those pictures he be posting, they're old. Those are old pictures, and she only stays with him when she's doing music. She might spend the night or two, and then she's usually at Rich's house. But she might not, be invited back over there. But she can't do what she wants to do and she can't trick, so yeah, she's in the hotel. The dermatologist is not a you got that right. She is not a miracle worker. Today she applied body lotion or is a conditioner. What? Yeah, she did say, oh, I washed my hair. They didn't have conditioner. My hair is about to be hard as hell. Girl, your hair is already hard as hell, even with the goddamn conditioner. Just stop. Those brown leggings make her look naked, and that's what she likes. And then those are also the leggings that they came out with where they're supposed to make your butt look bigger. So yeah, she loves those. Yeah, he lives in Atlanta. That hair around that forehead, there's no resurrection. It's for real. Rip, R.I.P. The new producer, her picked her up, also uses Zoe, the dermatologist. Really? So what? He goes to Atlanta? I didn't know he was a producer. That dermatologist looks and acts like a 3 or 4. You know what? I thought the same thing. She does not look professional or act professional. I don't know if she's trying to put on a ghetto act, around KO. But if she's working in Beverly Hills, no, you can't be acting like that and talking like that. No, very unprofessional. That GYN don't want them nasty creamy shorts. Well, I ain't say he was gonna help them shorts. I just said the shorts was gonna call for a damn appointment. You mean 5 head? I didn't say that. The OBGYN was gonna help him now. Had people paying $450 for a wig that's 180 online. That's what somebody else told me. She paid $450 for that wig. And that wig looks like a damn poodle's ass. Okay, he goes to LA. That dermatologist is in for a rude awakening. She acts trashy. KO is going to room. She sure is, but she can't do what she says she's gonna do. That dermatologist has added some injections to her butt. That butt got big so darn fast compared to the rest of her. Her butt and face have got. She always likes to say, "My nash is grown. My nash is grown. My nash is so big." Girl, it wasn't that big 2 days ago. One minute you stand in the kitchen, your ass is big. The next minute it's not. And it's plus it's also how she stand. She stands, that's why if you look at her, you could tell like her back isn't straight. You can look and see that how her back is curved. It's because she stands there with her ass sticking out. Oh, the wig was a gift. I thought that people were saying she bought it. Now she has that scar. Yeah, that scar. I mean, she said it was going away, but I could see it, and it looks raised. Them knees are as black as ever. Yeah, I guess that cream she gave her ain't working, because she claimed that it was gonna lighten it up. I ain't seen nothing lighten up. At least that's what I thought. Okay, from watching Dives Live once again, looks like this JD filing a report will have nothing come out of it. I'm so tired of these two parents playing with the lives of these two kids. Facts. I think all of us feel the same. Maybe Hora is bringing somebody back with her. That's why she was cleaning up. Cleaning up what? I hope she always tried to see and say, "Look, I'm cleaning." People say I don't clean. Look at my clean house. The house isn't clean. Especially that damn nasty ass kitchen floor. She had everybody go on the woman's website to pay 450. Uh-huh. I wouldn't have paid 450 for that, but hey, to each their own. And I'm surprised they out there paying 450 for that lady's wig, but yet they didn't even know. Like she was shocked, like, "Oh my god, it came with a lip gloss. It came with a bonnet. It came with this. It came with a bra." Girl, she act like she ain't never had nothing before. Yeah, she fakes clean. All she does is pick up the toys, and things like that. But that house is not clean. Those chairs at that cafeteria table are nasty. I've seen them close up. Nothing but black spots everywhere. Those kitchen island chairs are destroyed. Oh my God, the kitchen floor, Jesus. Like, uh-uh. It's the way she stands her back. Exactly. Yes, and her ass has gotten bigger. That's true. And yes, and she's getting ass shots. She can lie all she wants. Plus, she also has these panties that have the butt pads in it that Stavana gave her. I think that dermatologist is just a freeway and a distraction for KO to do a legal crime through her. Well, if she wants to be stupid, let her. Margaret, yes, is why she needs to brush teeth too. If she's just going out with the girls, we know better. Exactly. Yes, Kathleen, her butt and body look weird. It does look out of proportion, but that's what she lives by. She thinks a big ass is what's gonna make her. She thinks a big ass is what's gonna make her, be this big time musician. No. A big ass isn't going to do any of that. It's not going to, make you a musician. It's not going to make you get on the music charts. It's not going to make you, your music be played on the radio. All it's there for is you to is to bounce your ass and shake it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Is it a back door to the condo? I never. She has she does have a door on the floor where all the bedrooms are. So she does have another door. She doesn't use it often, but she does have a door down there. Why do you ask, Elizabeth? Easy to sneak somebody in, but she does have another door. 'Cause I remember one time when LA mom sent somebody over there to clean the house, and that's the door she brought the girls in. And Jay was like, "Oh, it's nice. It doesn't stink anymore." Imagine 6-year-old child telling you your house don't stink no more. I had to puke when she was so excited about her new room. The room looks like a regular hotel room in the view that she, is that the new one? Because I know the old one looked like it was a Motel 6. If she has to pick up something, she always turns her. Exactly, she sure does. Because that's all she has to do. Like, and even when she says she's not getting stars, she stands up and turns around. She's obsessed with her behind. But girl, that behind is not going to take you anywhere. Yeah, when she's cleaning, there's also a door to another balcony. That's true, but she can't like get off of it though. Yes, the new room wasn't anything spectacular. Well, the way she was talking, you would have thought she was in a hotel suite. Yes, I was thinking she could sneak men in when the girls are sleeping. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, oh, I never bring men to my house. Never bring. You've had several men in your house. So you can keep playing that damn narrative all you want. Shit, the other day you were telling them that you need to put what from a man all on your face and let it dry and then wipe it off. I'm like, ew. Yes, I was thinking. Okay, I see read that. Yeah, that's what she was telling people. I'm just like, why are you telling women that? That's just nasty. That girl's a nympho. Plain and simple. Who else just stands there and touches theirself, rubs all over theirself? Girl can't keep her own damn hands off herself. Her children do it. Like what Jay does is just weird. It's just weird. How she just kisses her and rubs on her, and that's just weird. Hi Rachel. Oh, you were real late. You go to the naughty corner, close your eyes and put your arms up. 'Cause you're real late. I've been on here 2.5 hours. So you go to the naughty corner. She is real nasty. You got that right. Like, oh, I would never. I could never even drink a bottle of water. I wouldn't even want to go in there. I would be itching. Sorry. Well, come on now. You know the routine. You got to go to the naughty corner and you got to close your eyes and raise your arms up. Oh, sleep there. I could never sleep there. I couldn't go in there. Oh, no. She's got ants. I've seen a friggin' mouse. Who knows what else is in there? I know A keeps seeing spiders. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd be too scared. I'd be scared something would be crawling on me. I don't do things. Okay, I don't do ants. I don't do spiders. Let me tell you something. Let there be a mouse up in here. It's like burn the whole damn house down. Just let me get my insurance paperwork. Cause hell no, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Can you imagine her bringing a man in that house? Even her bedroom, like who sweeps up a whole pile of trash like her? I'm just like, girl, do you throw anything in the trash can or you just throw every piece of trash you have on the floor? Because when she sweeps, I'm just like, well, girl, how much you sweeping up? You should have like a little bit of dirt, maybe not really dirt, dust, whatever. Girl, you got a whole pile of shit. You got your damn pile of trash. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 inches high. Like, how? It's one room. And then be blaming the kids. Oh, don't mind me, T. Don't mind me. Cheryl, now you can join her in that naughty corner now. I got palpitations just seeing her house on the screen. Shh. I have OCD. My house is spotless. Her place gives me, man, it makes you ain't even got to have OCD and have issues looking at that house. I don't know where all that trash comes. I'm just like, does she ever pick up anything or does she just walk like, okay, I'm done eating this bag of chips. Let me just throw it on the floor. It's just ridiculous. There should never be that much trash on your floor for you to be sweeping up. Yeah, her condo looks like a landfill. She was sweeping trash in the living room. Baby A was looking at it like she was sweeping up parts of their toys. Probably. She still has all those bikes over against the wall upstairs. I don't know why those people keep sending all those damn scooters and things like that. Like, damn, how many scooters does the kids need? I just feel sorry for Jay and JD. I feel sorry for J and A. They're the two that's suffering. Talking about naughty corners. Did you hear her tell A to go to the naughty corner in the restaurant? Yeah, on the floor. Who the hell tells their child to sit on the floor in a restaurant? I was wondering too, Taz, where the hell does all that? I don't know where all that trash comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at her makeup table. She's got two of them in there. They're falling apart. The table under her TV, falling into her bedroom, falling apart. She already done broke one of the chairs for one of those I forget what they call them makeup tables, but the chair broke already. Well, and one of them, just trash, just junk everywhere. I'm just like, oh my God. Look at her closet. That just don't make no sense. Then don't look at that hallway closet outside the bedroom. She just got shit just stuffed in there. I'm like, this girl ain't got no type of organization. Taz, don't start nothing and it won't be nothing. Okay, Cheryl. I read that. Talking about naughty corn, I read that. I was wondering too, well, that it's cheap crap. That's why, yeah. Everything, but not only that, she doesn't take care of anything either. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't buy anything. Everything is given to her. She all that stuff she put on her wish list for Amazon, and all those goats bought it for her. She doesn't take care of anything because she didn't spend any money on it. I, even with like all that three, let me tell you something. I've had up to 4 children in my house at one time, and never had my house tore up like that. And she don't work. So what she does is she's on social media. When she's not on social media, she's still on social media looking to see what all of us say and then blocking people. But if you're so famous and you really have 13 million followers, which don't add up to your numbers, you wouldn't give a damn what anybody has to say about you. I know when I saw them chicken bones on the floor, she was, man, I didn't see the chicken bones. I seen, food on the floor. I seen something that looked like a goddamn worm. Now that creeped me out. I'm just like, what is that? I'm just like, is that a damn worm? I hate how she's embarrassing Jay. She does. She embarrassed the hell out of that child. She does. She worships her butt. It's an idol to her. God said, have no idols before me, and why God is going to strike her in her butt and is going to, she does. She worships that ass, and she really thinks that's what makes her, and that's what's gonna take her places. But girl, it's an ass. Like it's not that serious. So disgusting. And she can't take care of anything. She can't take care of anything. Look at them railing things by the stairs. She used to be missing 2. She looks like she's missing like 3 or 4 now. One of them she did put back on there, but it looks like it's upside down. Just like, oh, like what? Like, girl, do something. And if you're not going to do something, hire you a house cleaner that comes in a couple times a week. When she yelled their name and they say yes, she makes them say yes, mommy. Where shoot, most of these kids today, you call their name, they're like, what? Nope, it's yes, aren't you? Pretty what? It's like what? She gonna say yes, mommy, dearest. Amazon living room and bedroom. You got that right. Porter, very much so. That's why she has rats in her condos and ants. You right about that? And then that closet now she done resorted to the closet in her studio. She's got a bag of potatoes in there, onions in there, noodles in there. I mean, that's where she puts the noodles at now. She's saying the kids make her house dirty. Okay, well, how come she don't clean the house up when the kids are gone? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. She can't blame it all on the kids. I mean, do the kids probably put toys on the floor? Yeah. But that ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, 10 pounds of trash that she swept up in her bedroom. Yeah, it was probably one of the worms that fell. Now, Cheryl, you definitely going in the naughty corner. I'm about to restrict you. She has had to have flies too. Wouldn't surprise me. LA mom knows she's nasty as well because she's always sending some. And I know she got to give her cleaner extra money. I know she has to give her cleaner extra money to go over there and clean that nasty ass house. Her banister posts are like that from her hanging wet clothes on it. I don't know why she just don't buy one of those drying racks. You know, I mean, and since she loves to shop on Amazon, she can get one of those dryer racks because I have one because there's certain things that I won't dry. If I don't hang them up on hangers, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. They have these racks. You know, you stand it up, you know, then when you're done with it, it closes down flat. I had 22 preschoolers in my classroom and it was spotless. I did have an assistant to help. And she can't even when she's there by herself. That poor robot thing died. Last time I heard it, it sounded like it was choking. Share of worms and crabs. If she left that robot on while gone, that poor thing is dead. That boil on her plastic ass is really an Cheryl. You know, like I said, first, but she got that as much money as that lady paid for that. She used it. No, first of all, she didn't open it for a long time. Then she opened it and put it downstairs in her room. And she used it. She didn't use it for long. And then the next time she tried to turn it on, it sounded like it was choking to death. I'm like, she done unalived the damn robot. Yes, a rack is good, but nope, she wouldn't use it. She sure wouldn't. She gonna just keep throwing stuff over there, just destroying that house. Destroying that house. Like if she was to sell that right now, a realtor would look at her like she was crazy. Like that same guy that showed it to her. He would look at her like she was crazy. And would she want to fix things? I don't think so. I have to have a dryer rack. Yeah, some things like shirts and things like that I'll put on a hanger. But, I do use a dryer rack sometimes. Not when I have a whole lot of clothes. I usually don't have a whole lot. Not like her, like she do. Got to sit here and do a whole bunch of damn laundry at one time. Don was serious tonight, though. He was like, their side is committed to keeping Toto afloat. He basically was saying this side needs to do better. Well, she has a lot of people that do support her. Is it 13 million? No. And I've heard KO say on at least 2 occasions, I have a video of her talking about her private group. And what they do is they get on there, like they'll sit here and say, hey, go to this page, this thing, give them the name, and then they mass report. She does laundry. She does laundry. That condo has depreciated. Exactly, it is definitely depreciated. You know, I don't know. It's been forever since the day even the garbage disposal broke. And I don't even think she got her car fixed. Because don't forget, a couple weeks ago, she went, her transmission light was on. She better take care of that because she gonna park somewhere and she ain't gonna be able to get that car in reverse to even get out. Hi, Francis. Do you know when the father is also, I don't know. She's not going to fix that Jeep. No. She's probably got her eye fixated on a Mercedes, like they bought for their daughter. Actually, I thought she was gonna ask them to buy her a car. She was gonna complain about the car for her birthday. But she's back on that round bed and I guess a $600 juicer that she'll barely use. She's due for a new car. Yeah, she is. Especially since LA Fish bought her daughter they bought their daughter a Mercedes. So yeah, she wants a new car. But that girl could have afforded to buy a new car. She wanted to be cheap and buy used. LA Fool better not buy no car for she better not, but hey, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. That's her real daughter. You know, and she made an ass out of herself in that damn car dealership. Constantly on video. I would have told my mother she got to go. But it is what it is. But ladies, I've been on here almost 3 hours. I'm getting sleepy. So I'm about to call it a night. Oh, because I'm tired now. I need to get me some sleep. I'll probably be back on one day this weekend. She said today that LA mom and dad have a party and something big planned. Really? Oh, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I guess we'll find out what them two idiots, they probably are going to throw her a party. I mean, she's thrown her a party before. Um, I hope they don't turn around and buy her ass a Mercedes. But I guess, I don't know. We'll find out. But all right, lady, like I said, I'm tired. Who is that? Um, Rachel, you'll be able to watch it on replay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They should have a party for June. Remember they threw that one for Athena that year, but she didn't never threw one for June. It's my birthday on Sunday, so send me. Oh, okay, bubbly me. It's your birthday. Happy pre-birthday. All right, good night, New York Pat. Like I said, I gotta get me some sleep. I don't know, I'm just tired. What time is it? It's 12:30. Usually I'm still up, but I'm just tired tonight. Oh, you couldn't finish the braids? Oh well, I guess you'll finish them tomorrow. But everybody, like I said, have a good night. Thank you for joining my live. And I'll get up with you guys, with you ladies over the weekend. Have a good night.